release of Actifio 8.0, we added the ability to make a system state backup of a physical or virtual machine. This allows us to do cloud mobility via the ability to recover the system using that system state backup. You can see here I've got a list of system states that I have detected by installing the connector on any of these virtual machines or physical machines and then discovering the applications using the add application. Now what you can see is if I select one of the discovered applications, I have a number of drives that I can choose to include or exclude from the system state. Now in this case I might not want to back up that Z drive or Z drive, so I can exclude it, so the system state backup will only contain the C drive. Now you can see that of the many that I've discovered here, I've chosen to protect just one. So we're going to select this one and we're going to look at the Manage SLA settings, which shows us that we can protect it just like any other application by applying a template and a profile which will determine when we snapshot it, where we store the data and how long we retain data for. Once we're happily protecting the application, I can now right click and hit Access. Now this brings up the graphical panel that will show us what images are available to restore. I can use the table view if I want to, or I can retain using this graphical panel. As you can see, I've got a number of snapshots, and what we can do is we can select one snapshot here and we can see that those images are currently located on a sky called SA Sky. But if I go and select the remote snapshot, I can see it's located on our SA Sky AWS. Now before we begin a system recovery, what I want to show you is that the physical machine that we're currently protecting using the Actifio connector with the system state backup is a valid target, and I want to show you some of the customizations. First up, we've got a very bright orange background. We've installed an application in the form of Firefox, and we have put a shortcut here and a shortcut up there. And if I start Firefox, one of the other customizations that I'll point out to you is that Firefox has been set as the default browser. So we're not getting prompted, even though our Internet Explorer is installed. And in fact, if I go and check the options, you can see that the option to prompt is set. So this is a simple way just to validate some system settings that I would expect to see in the recovered VM when we use this image to perform system state recovery. Now, when I select an image, I have a choice of a target. Now, in this example, you'll see that I have two choices at the moment, which is VMware as a choice and AWS. Now, there will be additional choices added later, and what we will do is record a separate video for each target type. So at this point, you can switch to a different video depending on what you want to recover to.